Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I know you feel it, guys. I know you feel it. This is the biggest week we've had in a long, long time. I mean, we have an opportunity to go up into Foxborough and beat one of the best defenses the Patriots have ever had. If the Cowboys somehow, if they somehow pull this thing off and win this game, it will do a ton for the confidence of this team, a ton of confidence for the organization, and yes, us too, the fan base. It will give us a boost that we haven't had in a long time. If we lose, we just did what everybody else does, lose in Foxborough. So I mean, it's no real harm done. I mean, it's like we're playing with free money. Just move on to Thanksgiving, and it is what it is. But if we win, we know that if we do get into the playoffs, we have the ability to beat anyone. That's what this game does for us. So that's why I'm so excited for Sunday evening to see what can happen. The only bad thing is the Pats are focused. They played a very. I wish we would. Like I said yesterday, I wish we get the game that the Eagles got from them last week. They haven't played well in a while, to be honest, and they're very similar to us. And as far as they've had a very fairly easy schedule, and versus the teams they should beat, they've beaten them convincingly. But against good teams, they've kind of struggled. They hadn't played as many good teams as we have, though. But that's why it's kind of the same going on as far as going in this game. But man, again, we're playing with free money. If we win, it would juice me up. If we lose, I'll be like, we lost to the Patriots. Who doesn't? All right. We've lost a couple of players this week, a couple of Browns. We lost Anthony Brown and Noah Brown. Anthony Brown, he hadn't been that great for us. Noah Brown has been a project that hasn't really flourished. So I don't know. There's a good chance that both Browns have played their last game as Cowboys, in my opinion. So we're going to move on for that, and we'll see maybe Donovan Olumba or somebody else coming into that corner position, so we can get a look at Dak. Bring this video to my happy place. Dak was Offensive Player of the Week this week. I love it. I absolutely love it. As I've said for a long time, Dak has become one of my favorite Cowboy players, man, as far as his approach to the game and everything he does, his work ethic and all that kind of stuff. I love me some Dak Prescott. There's just not that much more to say about him at this point. He's clearly outplaying his draft counterparts at the moment. So I really see him turning some kind of corner into a really good quarterback right now. He has to lead this team to some wins over some good teams. And then once he does that, he's going to be mentioned in the same breath as like the Russell Wilsons and things of that sort of the league. So Dak is making me happy, and I expect it to happen soon. I expect him to turn that corner either this year or beginning of the next season. I think he's going to turn the corner into where he can help this team beat all those good teams that we're struggling against right now. And you might. I'm saying might here. You might see a Dak jersey on me on Thanksgiving Day. I was kind of trying to wait till he signs, but I'm just way too giddy at the moment. If he helps us pull out a victory in Foxborough, it's coming. Just trust me, it's coming. And I also have to get a shout out to the wide receivers. Amari Cooper and the wide receiver squad. I told you during training camp this summer that this was possibly the best wide receiver group we've ever had from top to bottom. Cooper is as good as any number one we've ever had here. Maybe not the freak known as T.O., but as far as Michael Irving, he's right there with him. And even though he wasn't nearly as exciting as a Dez Bryant, his productivity crushes him. This crew with Gallup and even down to Cobb, and Cobb has dropped a lot of passes I wish he had not dropped, but he's made some good plays, especially on these last 2 weeks to get me off of his back, because I was on his back there for a minute. if we can just get our run game going, man, if we can just get our run game going, it's like we run into a wall almost every time and just quit and start passing. And even you guys that believe you must pass to open up the run, that should be happening too with the number one passing offense in the league. It should be opening up the run. So I just really I don't get it. I really don't. What I secretly believe is that we put far more emphasis on developing our passing game and have neglected our run schemes. And our run schemes have turned into being very old and basic. Pollard gives me life, though, to be honest. I'm loving watching me some Pollard. Moving on to tight end, and all the love and respect I have for Mr. Jason Witten, and I really want to see Jarwin more. I mean, this is precisely why I wasn't too happy to see Witten return. Is because, and it wasn't about Witten, it was about Jarwin. I wanted to see more Jarwin. So in my opinion, it's time for us to see more Jarwin and have Witten there in a support capability, a support role rather. And my last point is Jason Garrett. If he wins this game, man, he puts a huge notch on his belt, and he probably won't get fired because it's something that Jerry Jones can point to where he beat the Patriots, but nobody else have done it, whatever. So if he somehow pulls this team together for games like this. So again, a quarterback change I feel we need. A quarterback change is not what I want. I want to win now. I'd rather win right now than just change quarterbacks, change coaches just so I don't like them. I'd rather him actually get the job done and we can move forward and not have, because continuity is king. As long as we can keep doing the same things, but then start to win while doing the same things, that's number one in my book. But if we can't do it, then okay. Tomorrow I'll talk more about the nuts and bolts of the game coming up and what we need to do to beat Brady and Belichick. But everybody, go out there, have a good hump day, have a good Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.